What's going on, Cardinal Nation? Well, disappointing loss tonight. The Cardinals lose 7-1 to the Chicago Cubs in the fourth game of the 5-game series. And, well, we had 9 hits in the game. 4 of the 9 were by Corey Dickerson, who had a double and 3 singles. So it was a solid night for Dickerson. Miles Michael was solid, 6 in the third, gave up 3 runs on 6 hits, struck out 3 on 106 pitches. So Cubs would take a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second. RBI ground out by Yan Gomes, and Michaelis would have a 1-2-3 first inning, and then 3 straight runners would reach, and then Nelson Velasquez would put them up 2-0, and then Zach McKinstry with an RBI ground out to make it 3-0. And then in the top of the third, so we had runners on first and second. Nolan Arenado at the plate, and he would strike out, and he would argue with the home plate umpire and would eventually get ejected on a check swing that actually definitely did not look like a strike. And he was very upset with the call, and I honestly don't blame him. And yeah, and he got thrown out, so we had to put Tommy Edman at third and Paul DeJong at short since Arenado got thrown out. And he's been playing well all season long. He was ejected in a game back in April as part of that big brawl back in April against the Mets. So probably won't be suspended for this one. But anyway, so that was pretty wild. So then we would get on the board at the top of the fifth on a solo home run by Lars Nootbaar. Lars' 8th home run of the season, and that would knock out Cubs starter Luke Farrell, who would be making his first appearance in the major leagues this season. And it was a good outing by him, giving up just a 1 run, no walks. But that would knock the starter out. Then Michaelis pitching into the 7th inning would get the first batter, Rafael Ortega, out, and then a fielding error by Brendan Donovan at first, as Paul Goldschmidt got a rare night off in the field, and yeah, he didn't even appear in this game at all, so a rare day off for Paul Goldschmidt. So, and then a 2-run home run by Zach McKinstry to put the Cubs up 5-1, and that would knock Michaelis out of the game. Yensis Cabrera would come in and get the final out of the 7th, but then in the bottom of the 8th, it would allow 3 straight singles to eventually score a run, and then Seiya Suzuki was intentionally walked to load the bases for Yan Gomes, who would hit a sac fly to put the Cubs up 7-1. So, and then Dickerson with his 4th hit in the game in the 9th inning. Albert Pujols would go 1 for 4 with a double in this game. So we'd only have 3 extra base hits, but would leave 8 runners on base. So, but yeah, so we can look to possibly take 3 out of the 5 games in the series Thursday afternoon, when Dakota Hudson gets the start against Marcus Stroman for the Cubs. This will be our last time playing at Wrigley Field. And also the entire Major League schedule for next year, 2023, was already released. And, well, it will be a bit different next year, as every team will be facing each other at least once. Yes, every team from each league. So, have a lot of interleague matchups. That should be pretty fun. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. So, till Thursday, day game, Comics Bigger saying go Cards.